The first B-21 Raider bomber has entered the ground test phase, rolling down the runway on its way to this year's first launch and next flight. Northrop Grumman now has 6 next-generation stealth aircraft in various stages of production. Darlene Costello, the Air Force's Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary for Acquisition, Technology and Logistics, said in a meeting with reporters at the Air Force Association's Air Force. As written on the DefenseNews.com page, Tom Jones, president of Northrop Aeronautical Systems, also confirmed in a statement that the first Raider is now undergoing ground tests. Costello said that with the start of testing on the B-21, we are on track for first flight, and we are sticking to our schedule. He would not provide further details about the B-21 plans. At another roundtable with reporters at the conference, Air Force Secretary Frank Kendall said he was satisfied with the B-21's progress so far. At least at this stage of the game, the B-21 is moving forward very well, Kendall said. During the ground test phase at Air Force Plant 42 in Palmdale, California, where Northrop is building the B-21, testers will turn on the B-21's power, test its subsystems, test its structural integrity, and apply coatings and paint. The next step was to prepare the B-21 for flight. This includes running the engine as well as low-speed and then high-speed driving. After that, the first actual flight from Plant 42 to Edwards Air Force Base in California will take place. Formal flight testing will be held at Edwards. Jones said Northrop's B-21 team did extensive work in the laboratory to mitigate risks and ensure no surprises arose during the testing program. With the first B-21 test aircraft in formal ground testing, the software and hardware came together, Jones said. The phase we are in now will further prove our design on the way to first flight. The Air Force has been tight-lipped for months about its B-21 plans as its anticipated launch approaches, including when that debut might occur. In September, Air Force Chief of Staff General C.Q. Brown said it was likely the service would do something special, such as a ceremony to unveil the aircraft or for the first flight to follow. The Air Force last unveiled a new bomber in November 1988, also at Palmdale, when the Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit was first shown to the public. The bomber made its first public flight several months later, in July 1989.